Yeah.
I prefer them much more than the sneaky Islamists. Like, I can deal with those Muslims very good, like the Sufis, the Quranists, I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And I can deal even with ISIS and with the honest Salafists.
Yeah.
The dangerous group among Islamists are the groups that the West is thinking that they are the less dangerous groups.
Yeah.
So people like the Muslim Brotherhood, who learned the lesson that they actually have allies in the West, like the liberal left, and they don't want to shock them with concepts of Sharia and jihad and hijab. If you don't wear hijab, you will go to hell. So
Yeah.
therefore, they started to adapt their discourse.
Yeah.
So there is jihad, there is the bigger jihad and the smaller jihad, and the bigger jihad is to study hard and to be committed to your country and to work in the community and all of these things. And hijab, no, if you don't wear hijab, it has nothing to do with hell and paradise. Hijab means empowerment. Hijab actually means feminism. So they are hijacking the liberal concepts, and they are refilling them with the same Islamic things, but with a moderate language. And this brought some concept like, you cannot say, you should not say like Muhammad came to أمرت أن أقاتل الناس حتى يشهدوا أن لا إله إلا الله. So they don't recite these things like quote Muhammad saying, I came to fight with my sword until people would witness that God is the only God, that Muhammad is the prophet. No. They would say Muhammad is the first Democrat. he is the first socialist. He is the one who invented human rights. Muhammad is the first feminist. He was married to 13 women, and he married a 9-year-old girl, and he was having sex slaves that he captured during his war. But he is the first feminist because he said, treat your wife in good manners. So that's the dangerous thing. That a religion that in all its pillars is against modernity, against free human being, would claim that in fact the Declaration of Human Rights of the United Nations was stolen from the Quran. So that's how silly are you? And these are Western-born Muslim intellectuals who are spreading this shit in the media and trying to convince people human rights were invented by Quran and just the West stolen it from Muhammad. Muhammad who chopped hands, who was cutting off the heads of Jews, who was having women, who human rights today means the woman is, and women rights means that a woman can decide with whom to have sex and with whom she can decide what to wear and what not to wear. Is that possible, that a Muslim woman can go and have a boyfriend and come back and say like the human rights were stolen from the Prophet? No. So it's just they are Islamizing everything because they couldn't conquer modernity. They want to Islamize the concepts around modernity. They want to Islamize science. Chemistry, algebra, that's Islamic. Has nothing to do with Islam. It was in Baghdad. And the scholars who developed that, they were called atheists because they didn't like Islam so much. So why you put Islam? And it was not invented in Mecca and Medina. These sciences were not developed in Mecca and Medina, where Islam started. So in Baghdad and in Cordoba, where early cultures were living, and like Persians, Jews, Arabs with Syriacs and like Greek were coming together and debating and reading the texts, the Greek texts, and learning from them. No, Islamized science. This is minority complex. You want young Muslims to love science? Tell them that Muslims invented science. You want young Muslims to love philosophy? Tell them Muslims invented philosophy. You want Muslims to love human rights? Convince them that Muhammad is the...
You know what I feel like I got cheated out of? Nobody ever told me that my beloved Prophet Muhammad, may peace and blessings be upon him, was an activist. He was a human rights activist.
Said about the Prophet, peace be upon him,
He was by far the most remarkable man that ever set foot on this earth. He preached a religion, founded a state, laid down a moral code, initiated numerous social and political reforms, established a powerful and dynamic society to practice and represent his teachings, and completely revolutionized the worlds of human thought and behavior for all times to come.
Absolutely nothing ISIS is doing, the Islamic State is doing, that Muhammad didn't do, right? I think I said, good luck finding something significant.